what Mark Davis thinks. He knows he's stronger in his body, stronger in mind, and stronger in spirit.
Well, I think, and we've all known what Will Ospreay has said since that match, that this changed his life. This saved his career. The referee stopping the match, Jon Moxley and the Death Riders walking him out over their shoulder, thinks saved his career. And who's to argue with that?
Drop kick to the knee, and then Ospreay immediately attacking the arm, and you see Dunkzilla Mark Davis still wearing the eye patch. In the Wild Stadium Stampede match 10 days ago, it was a drop toe hold onto the leg of a chair that gouged the eye of Dunkzilla Mark Davis.
Yeah, it was nasty. But right there, you see the athleticism and explosiveness of Ospreay.
And Taz, that's a tremendous disadvantage for Dunkzilla Mark Davis, even under the best of circumstances. But with an athlete like Will Ospreay that can attack from so many different angles. Dunkzilla, I mean, he's wrestling with one eye, but might as well be wrestling with one hand behind his back.
Oh, and that eye was just getting attacked while you were talking by Ospreay because it's a target. And I don't blame Ospreay for doing what he did there.
No, I agree.
What a slam.
That's a basic body slam, Shivani. Look at the height he got on it and how hard he slammed Ospreay.
He certainly is one of the strongest in AEW, there's no doubt. But we are seeing a little different edge to Will Ospreay, and there's no doubt the impact of the Death Rider, especially Jon Moxley, has had on Will Ospreay.
And you've seen Ospreay, a new addition, that Jujigatame, the death ground, as he calls it. Oh, Davis, though, sits out with the senton.
Yeah, Davis right now is cooking on all cylinders, and he knows Ospreay well. But I agree with what Renee said, quasi through Jon Moxley, because she said she spoke to Moxley. You know, that this is I'm paraphrasing, this is a different Ospreay that Davis knows, and I can see that. I can see that for sure.
The counterpoint, Taz, is a different Mark Davis than Will Ospreay knows.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
There's Ospreay that during COVID opened his home, not just to Dunkzilla Mark Davis, but to Kyle Fletcher.
Right.
Both men repaying that kindness with contempt. I mean, just turning their backs on Ospreay and joining up with Don Callis.
Well, Will Ospreay, of course, they all say Will Ospreay was part of the Don Callis family one time. So the question was he really? I never think that was the case.
Abdominal stretch.
Yeah, which attacks the neck. And Davis was attacking the neck. And with this abdominal stretch here, Excalibur definitely hits your neck, too.
Ospreay, though, using that free hand. And then the elbow to maneuver the leg of Davis off of Davis. Hip toss, Ospreay to his feet. Underneath. Ospreay connects.
His body control when he is in midair is amazing. He being Will Ospreay, of course.
Well, that takes a lot of training, a lot of years of training to be that comfortable in the air.
Ospreay leaps and connects with the elbow strike. Davis goes down. Ospreay covers. Leg hook. Davis able to kick out. Remember, this match is for a spot in the finals of the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament. And those finals will go down Sunday, June 28th, live from the SAP Center in San Jose, California at Forbidden Door. You still have a chance to join us. Visit AEWTIX.com. If you can't be there in person, the event will be available on pay-per-view live on HBO Max. Ospreay targeting the left arm. And remember, the winners of Forbidden Door will go on to All In London challenge for the AEW Men's World Championship and AEW Women's World Championship. Ospreay, it's been a goal of his to compete for the AEW World Championship on British soil.
They're standing here in Richmond for Will Ospreay, Excalibur.
As Ospreay hits the outside, right into the head of Davis. Davis, though, reversing Ospreay into the barricade.
Too much power and size for Davis, meaning that Ospreay's got to deal with that power and size advantage that Davis has on him.
And Davis doing a good job just anchoring himself to the floor and turning the momentum around in Ospreay. But Ospreay doing a good job, on the other hand, of fighting out of the grip with Dunkzilla, and now Will Ospreay making a risky climb here. But Davis got himself out of harm's way.
That's a smart move, Taz. You're right.
Because, again, he kind of knows a lot of the offense and what Will's about. And here comes Will on the hop.
Ospreay charging around Davis. The hook on Davis. Into the front of our desk, Will Ospreay with the advantage. Referee Paul Turner imploring these athletes to get the action back inside the ring. That's the only place this match can be won.
Hey, what the? Oh,
Bouncing Davis's head off the top of our desk. And chop backing Davis up as Ospreay.
oh, brother.
Got something in mind here.
Ospreay for DDT. No, Davis blocks and Ospreay. The spine bouncing off of our desk.
What a main event. Let's remind the fans we're going to stay with this one as long as it takes to see who's going to go on.
As we see it there from Dougzilla Mark Davis.
My God.
He had Ospreay scouted, and he made Ospreay pay the price. Taz, neck injury or not, that is disastrous for Will Ospreay.
Brutal. That is brutal. I mean, right in front of us. The thump was insane.
And Tony, as you just said, we're going to stay with the action as long as it takes. This semifinal round match in the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament. Dougzilla Mark Davis, just fury unleashed on his former friend Will Ospreay.
Wow. You know, the fans love Ospreay, and he does a lot of great things. But, man, Dougzilla is almost impervious to pain and just keeps coming back, Taz. Yeah, no, for real. Man, what a tough customer. That's a cliche, I know. But he really is.
Davis hoists Ospreay to the top, now driving the right hands into the head of the aerial assassin.
Super duper clutch here.
From the top, Davis and Ospreay crash, and now Davis celebrates as we take our final break of the evening. It is all action from here on out.
As a plus size woman, I want to.
Hi, Jerry. Trade hoppers with your family. LOL. I mean, family. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers. 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 Hoppers.
Disney Pixar's Hoppers, now streaming on Disney+.
Listen up!
It's Friday. Get off your couch.
Oh, yeah.
It's surprising reveal this summer.
It's so great.
It's pure blockbuster. Fun. Does it feel good? Masters of the Universe, rated PG-13, only Danish Friday.
Look at Amy, working hard now.
Taz, God, he has had Ospreay's number throughout this contest.
Yeah, he definitely has. He's been one step ahead of Ospreay the whole way.
God, you know, the Ospreay can't take much of that.
Backdrop suplex, cover made. Ospreay kicks out. Remember the last time these two men met? It was a referee stoppage. Will Ospreay was deemed unfit to continue the contest, was awarded to Dougzilla Mark Davis.
Yeah, like we said earlier, it was a moment that Will Ospreay says just turned his career around, saved his life. And he's changed since then, of course, with John Moxley as his mentor. Holy smokes. John Moxley can't do anything about that, though. You just got to try to get out of the way of it.
Taz, Don Callis would love nothing more to see Mark Davis go to the finals of the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament at Forbidden Door from the SAP Center in San Jose, Sunday, June 28th.
Man, there's a good chance that could happen. But Will Ospreay is kind of G'ing up here a little bit, getting some energy.
Almost like Will Ospreay said, hit me again.
Yeah, you have those bursts of adrenaline at times. You do.
Sure. It's like the second win, as some people call it, but it's more than that. It's going to dig down deep. Oh, please.
Punishing chop delivered by Dougzilla Mark Davis. Ospreay though Undeterred, series of elbow strikes, testing the jaw of his adversary.
Mark Davis took Davis took 4 of those chops and then knocked down Ospreay, who came right back like you said, Excalibur.
Ospreay, the swift kicks to the face.
Oh, we are in overtime. Only one of these 2 men can go to Forbidden Door.
And remember, the winner of both the men's and women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament will go on to London as we make a return to Wembley Stadium on Sunday, August 30th. You still have a chance to join. Scan the QR code. Visit AEWTIX.com.
We know that's Will Ospreay's dream to go to London, be the first Englishman to ever win the world title in London for AEW, and he's getting up to his feet, and he's getting fired up.
Ospreay perhaps poised to deliver a hit.
Oh, Will Ospreay looking for the hidden blade.
Rights and lefts, but a close fist right hand from Davis. Ospreay checks it down. Hook kick. Stuns Davis. Roundhouse kick. Drops Davis to a knee. Down to 2 knees. Ospreay lining up. Davis. It comes over the top. Like a guillotine. Ospreay. 2, 3. No. Davis able to kick out. I think Ospreay wanted to drag a suplex, but he got the German instead, but Davis able to escape.
Like Billy Davis, like trying to chop down a big tree that just won't let him go down.
Well, that's a smart move, though. German suplex to try and beat a big man like that. All of his own weight is laying on the back of his own head.
You've done that a time or two in your career, Taz.
Yeah, with the big dudes, I definitely have.
As Ospreay to the top, Davis perhaps unaware. Nope, Davis stumbling towards the ropes. Ospreay the stop on the exposed left arm. As Ospreay lines up Davis, looking for the death ground.
Now the oddball locked in, the oddball.
Almost had it, but Davis links the hands together.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Punch it is. Punching at the pitch of the nose. He's got full extension on the arm.
Look at Mark Davis. My God. Look at this.
Hoists up Ospreay and swiftly drives him down.
Pile driver.
Davis advances.
Oh my God, he came back from that. Remember, it was a series of those that took him out. Stop the match last time.
Somehow, though, Will Ospreay, I think Taz right there, the key moment. Davis, he lifted that left arm off the shoulder of Ospreay, and I think that's the only thing that allowed Ospreay to kick out.
Yeah, I think you might be right, but he didn't have it up fully. It come fully in, I should say. Oh, God, look at this.
Okay. Credit the death ground for that. On that exposed arm.
But it was the pile driver on the apron that stopped the match in April in favor of Dougzilla, Mark Davis, and now Ospreay, though.
Yeah.
Perhaps poised to return the favor.
Mark Davis holding on to the ropes that time, though, Excalibur. That middle rope.
Davis just a vicious lariat knocking Ospreay back into the ring.
This apron is the danger zone for Will Ospreay. That's where this happened. And took him out. The same. No.
Davis. Ospreay inverted. Ospreay. Sends Davis sprawling to the floor.
God, he saved himself.
Ospreay definitely saved himself. That would have been horrible.
That would have been it, man. Look at this. Again, body control we talked about when he's in the air. It's amazing what Will Ospreay can do. What a freaking match.
What an incredible night of professional wrestling. As referee Paul Turner giving the 10 count to both athletes on the floor. First man to his feet, first man back to the ring. Almost certainly will have an advantage.
Absolutely. Second match that way. Ospreay rolled through and then rolled to the corner there. And Dougzilla,
Davis,
he better get in.
up to 9 and moving some speed. Breaks the count, but kick from across the ring. Now Ospreay steps over. He's got 1 on 1 now, 2.
Styles Clash!
Ospreay. 1, 2, 3.
Mark Davis.
What tenacity from Dougzilla Mark Davis.
Yeah, not sure how Davis kicked out, but man, that was wild.
An incredible cliche, but they are pulling out all the stops.
A spot in the finals of the Owen.
Oh, will Ospreay look the Oscutter?
Oscutter avoided Davis. Back elbow. Unintentional contact.
Definitely unintentional, but man, Turner got nailed.
Oh, the blade.
1, 2, 3.
And there's no ref though. There's no ref.
Who's that? Triple run. Clown the Dunkhouse family taking advantage.
This is brutal. This is absolutely it.
This is not what this tournament is about.
Absolutely. That's a great call, Excalibur. You are right. And these two men have been through the ringer, and now they're going to try to end it.
Oh, wait a second. The devil crowd. Danny Garcia. Wheeler Yuta, the Death Riders. They've got Ospreay's back in this. As Yuta coming in offense. Garcia and Yuta, the Dark Horses of the Death Riders. Oh, now Murdoch Monster Lance Archer into the fray, breaks through, and 2 for 1 for Archer.
Giant man flying through the air right there.
Speed of Giant Man.
Claudio Castagnoli takes Archer off his feet.
And again, the referee is down and out. There's no ref. Here comes the machine.
And Brian Cage hoists up Claudio Castagnoli. And Ryan Cage making it look easy. And now Pac is in. Meanwhile, things have just become unglued here tonight in Richmond.
They were king unglued the other night on Collision as well. And now look at this.
Back with his back turned, Davis now loses his grip on the back.
Oscutter!
Assassin strikes. Still no ref. Paul Turner brought back in. 1, 2. No! My God! Jake Doyle just dragged Turner out to the floor.
The ref is up. Come on, he can't make a call. They're trying to revive Paul Turner.
For the 3rd time in a week, Jake Doyle, money well spent for the Dunkhouse family.
Watch out. One bad moment is in.
Ryan Shafir.
Mother's milk locked in. The mother's milk.
Doyle ripping Shafir down.
You're a Continental Champion.
But in comes the original Death Rider, John Moxley, standing toe-to-toe with Doyle, and Doyle answers.
And Moxley ain't that though.
Feel it dig him shift.
Moxley, Shafir working in unison to take Doyle out. This is crazy. And meanwhile, that's Pac, the bastard Pac.
But I'm loving this. Look at the fight we've got, Taz. It's amazing.
Bodies everywhere at the bottom of the ring. Tony, I don't know if we got Pierce here in Richmond, but this is a Pierce 6 call. Great call.
Ospreay got double underhooks there. We still need a referee out here. We'll get Paul Turner, a referee, to wake up.
Paul is still down.
Ospreay could be thinking storm here, but oh no. Kyle Fletcher from behind. Damn, Kyle Fletcher, the prodigal son of the Dunkhouse family. He returned a Double or Nothing, and he's once again made his influence felt. Now we see that screwdriver. Ospreay's tasted the kiss of that steel before. But so is this man, the Alpha Kanowski Takeshita. He and Fletcher teeing off on one another. Payback for Double or Nothing. Payback. Ooh. Man, they're still fighting Excalibur. Takeshita, Fletcher battling it out, but back inside the ring, Davis and Ospreay. Oh, Davis, he's got that screwdriver test.
Yeah, he does. And there's no referee around, Shivani.
And Will does not realize he's got the...
Blade disarms.
Another hidden blade.
There's a referee, damn it. Another cover. But no referee there to make the count. Brace Richmond. We have a second referee experience, and the match still goes on. What are we watching? This is incredible.
This is crazy.
This is Bedlam and Ospreay.
Oh, well, Ospreay looking for another hidden blade.
Davis. That's it. That is it.
That's definitely it.
1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay will not go down. But how many more of those does he have left on that fused spine, Taz?
Not many. I would think not.
Great question.
Oh, wait, Ospreay flips over. Transitions.
No, the arm bar locked in. The arm bar.